Hello dear Aries, I will tell you today's horoscope for November 3rd, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aries. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Good omens for resuming contact with people you've been estranged from. Take the initiative and you'll be happy, as you can have a great time and do some very profitable business, too. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. You'll feel like doing something different with your life. Take advantage of that impulse, Aries. Someone who walked away from your life under other pretexts is now revealing their true personality. That's what was really hidden behind their words. A relevant issue that had you worried will take a back seat, and within a few days you'll be noticing the difference, especially as the waxing moon of November approaches on the 7th. An unexpected turn in your love life puts you where you should have been for a long time. You'll feel good and very happy. At work, this day will go very well for you. Work is becoming routine, but soon there will be new developments. Today it is best for you to be on your own and not delegate to anyone. You will have to carry out some negotiations in which you could lose. Be careful. Your great generosity with others will come to light and they will thank you for it. You should associate with people who are more positive because this will improve your mood. Some family problems will be resolved. Things improve in love. Let yourself be guided by your intuition and your emotions, and you will live new experiences. Repress your negative impulses and do not commit excesses that harm you. Some personal problem may affect you, so try to keep it as little as possible. Do not neglect your obligations regarding your well-being and your health. Mercury direct ends the days of complications and misunderstandings. An exciting day in which many situations that worried you take second place. The aura that surrounds you is one of admiration, and you should extend it to those around you. It will help you attract a shy person to your side who is just waiting for you to say something to give you their heart. Nothing is impossible when you concentrate your will in a direct way, as you know how to do when you set your mind to it. Although the most complex situations have a solution, new incentives, promises and projects arise that will crystallize in these next few weeks before the year ends. In matters of love, this is a day of wonder. Paths of the heart that seemed like fantasies open up, and little by little you recover what should always have been by your side. Do not be impatient. What you long for is about to arrive, and it will be better than you thought. Phrase of the day. Those who live leaving everything for tomorrow will not be able to enjoy today. Live here and now. These next few days of November, with the still latent influence of the sextile of retrograde Jupiter with your retrograde ruler Mars, you will discover many things within yourself that, if you apply them, will represent that leap to love that you have been looking for. Remember that your smile and your word are your trump cards. Today you must use them to the fullest, and you will be able to recover a lost love and live a beautiful romance. Be careful of who you fall in love with, because it may be that that person is not the right one for you, or their heart is already occupied by someone close. Respect the relationships of your loved ones and give yourself a chance with someone else without harming third parties. Do not worry about things that you suppose. It is important that you live each day peacefully and do not let yourself get wrapped up in confusing situations caused by people burdened with personal problems that come between you and your partner. In health, there are healing fluids surrounding your sign during this period. The planetary effluvia of your retrograde ruler Mars in transit through the direct water element are auspicious for healing processes associated with the mouth, visits to the dentist, operations and treatments in that part of the body. Your skin is also receiving a good planetary influence. If you have cavities, do not neglect yourself. At work, you will be offered something that may be very significant, but it is not the best for you in the long term. So analyze and review well everything that is happening in your environment before getting involved in what later causes you problems and work disorders. Mercury direct will help you to advance notably in your work thanks to this new attitude and disposition that allows you to take advantage of the circumstances that are presented to you in November. Wait a little and you will see positive changes around you. This coming November, you will have in your hands the resources that you have long wanted to have. Dream with total freedom and do not hold back. Design a life with everything you want and fight to achieve it. The planets are on your side to achieve your goals with great ease, so take advantage of this time of job prosperity, money, and fortune. The cosmic influence of your retrograde ruler Mars places you in the middle of the cycle of achievements, and your ideas become practical and positive. Someone who owes you money will pay it back and you will receive it at the best time. Now do not get involved in uncontrolled spending. The money issues that worry you have a solution, Aries. However, if you do not concentrate properly on what you want, then you could be diluting your energy on irrelevant issues. Prepare the conditions so that next month will be one of the best months of the year. Lucky number for today, 5. Try to use it in everything you can. Color, turquoise. Sexual energy level, moderate. Dangerous tendency, talking for the sake of talking and promising something you cannot fulfill. What you should avoid, haste and being hasty when making important decisions. Today things will go very well in the relationship with people of Aries, Sagittarius, and also Libra. The most tense relationship will be with Capricorn. If you are single, get ready for pleasant surprises. These will be days of many revelations where love will be one of them. The universal number is 2. Your favorable hours are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 8 and 10 a.m., 9:40 a.m., 6:20 p.m., and 10 p.m. Lucky numbers and chance for you: 1, 23, 33, and 41. You have nothing to lose right now in love. You are probably waiting a long time before telling that special person how you feel about them. If you have nothing to lose, then what are you waiting for? Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Life goes on, and part of that love that persists is what you are experiencing now. You must leave behind a past that no longer belongs to you and that has not benefited you. Close the door behind you and follow this path designed for 2 and only 2. Today is a day in which value lies mainly in friendship. You must look to your friends for that support, that drive, and that skill that you need to overcome current obstacles. Remember that their advice is valuable. It is not wise to hold beliefs that exempt you from taking care of yourself. Do not let the idea that someone else or some external force will solve everything for you. Mark this date as the moment in which you decided to take responsibility for your own life. We continue looking at the relative positions of the stars, and we find a trine of retrograde Jupiter with Neptune, a 120 degrees aspect that feeds your imagination. But be careful, you could easily fall into escapism by blaming others for what is only your responsibility. Aries, today is one of the best days you will have this week. This depends on you, of course, but even so, everything points to it being an extraordinary day. What better way to take advantage of it than to put a smile on your face and make everyone around you happy? Make the most of this good day that life gives you. Today, in your sign, there will be a great need for a radical change in some decision you have made, which at the time seemed like a good idea. You may feel a little insecure. It will be good for you to be around more stable people. Consult with someone about your decisions if you wish. The moon is making a trine with Mercury, a planet that is in conjunction with retrograde Jupiter, and the day is presented in the best of tones when it comes to love. You will be amazed when you hear sentimental declarations and the opening of the heart of someone who until now was silent and somewhat distant. Love will come to you and not the other way around. If you have a partner, love has and should have many faces. It can be a child, a warrior, an angel, a storm. That is one of its great virtues, that it adapts to the mood of lovers, to their energies. However, no matter what face it has today, avoid it being one that hurts the person you love. If you are single, you feel defeated by your recent experiences and you have even said that you are going to give up loving and being loved, that this is not for you. Fortunately, this is not the first time you have done so, and it will not be the last time you do not fulfill what you have proclaimed. It does not matter, we all have the right to complain if we have been hurt. Today you must become a hurricane, a force of nature. You need to take the lead over your competition. If you allow them to overtake you, you leave them in a situation where they will be able to take an opportunity that was actually destined for you. Do not take a single step back. It is possible that in previous days you have worked excellently, but apparently no one noticed. Today the compliments will fall from the sky and, better yet, your talent and originality will be recognized by many. Things will start to go better than ever. An excellent day awaits you. Go out and show your best smile. You must drink water, lots of water. No matter what they say about other drinks like wine or vodka, water is your true connection to all creation. Through it you receive the minerals and magnetic forces from the heart of the earth. Listen to what the doctors say. Fortunately, you regain the typical mood and energy of your Aries sign, since in these past few days you were somewhat dull, which has negatively manifested itself in your health. Now that will be history. Nothing compares to that person, but nothing compares to you either. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to become even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. During the waxing gibbous moon, the process of cell renewal accelerates, the body works with a vengeance. If you are tormented by the effects of old injuries, it is time to take care of your health. The position of the moon in Aquarius strengthens the desire for everything new, for changes in personal life. Stay in control, don't do anything stupid. If you don't have confidence in your feelings, don't be too quick to confess. Take a break from the relationship. Obviously, you have chores to do around the house. If internal energy requires an outlet, it's best to direct it into a peaceful channel. Make some minor repairs, update the interior, or do some yard work. You're struggling with a question that has no answer. It's like getting into the ring with a heavyweight boxer. It's pointless. But because you believe that doing nothing is not acceptable, you have a hard time letting go. Sometimes, doing what you can means understanding the reality of your situation. The truth is, this particular question doesn't need an answer. If you can let go of it and focus on other things, you'll feel more relaxed and things will change in such a way that you'll have a much easier dilemma to deal with. There's a retrograde Saturn conjunction to the North Node, and this aspect summons your imagination as it complements the transits of Mercury and Venus. In short, you will soon receive money that you never even dreamed would come into your hands. Right now, you do not have the financial position you want. You must prioritize the most essential things before thinking about luxuries. This does not mean that you will have financial problems. You will be able to spend on what is necessary without going overboard. Try to save as much as you can. Your friends will greatly influence the inflow of money that awaits you. You will discover this throughout the day. Now is the perfect time to invest in that business that you have been thinking about for a long time. Go ahead now and you will see results in the medium term. You also have to be alert to the money opportunities that arise. Do not let any setback ruin your day, Aries. Do not think for a minute that life is going against you. What is happening to you is the result of a wrong decision. Making mistakes is human. You will surely not make the same mistake again. Your family and closest friends are worried about your low morale. Calm down, Aries. There's nothing to be gained by stressing yourself out and staying locked up at home. Meet up with your friends, distract yourself and clear your mind. Now is more than ever the time to do so. In November, there are difficulties for Aries. Personal desire will clash with the intentions and feelings of others. Starting the engine of desire is essential for Aries' well-being, but the path is not always as direct as you would wish. Aries does not like to depend on others for their aspirations, which is why it is difficult for them to work as a team. This will be very noticeable during November. It is good that we understand the things that we begin to experience from the first day that they begin. If you are truly interested in learning how to cope with things on the current path, you have to look at the first moment when you began your adventure. If you haven't met someone special for you yet, you'll have to wait a little longer, Aries. Don't be fooled by the empty hopes that people often give you. You need to keep in mind that when love comes, we always realize it. It's a very good day for your work and your profession, since the projects are beginning to work out, and that can make you very happy today, Aries. There's nothing worse than always thinking about things that don't really work out. You have very good ideas right now. You can't stop trying to always move forward. Try a new way of seeing life. If you can start the current path with much more capacity to see the positive things, you just have to wait for the best for you. Uranus from Taurus maintains a square with Saturn in Aquarius. This will generate great tensions and conflicts between different generations and ways of thinking between the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, since Uranus wants to innovate and modernize while Saturn wants to maintain the same ideas that already exist. Therefore, the Earth triplicity will have to fight to be able to put their new and original projects into motion in the face of strong repression and censorship by the conservative and limiting thought that surrounds them. Neptune generates a sextile with the energy of Pluto from the sign of Capricorn. This allows for the integration of new ways of seeing spirituality, mysticism, and all those wonderful worlds that are hidden within us, and that the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, are usually very aware of and experienced. Today, they will be able to take much better advantage of it to be able to modify the negative things they think or feel about it, and be able to venture without fear to live this type of more mystical experiences. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.